Hi everyone, how you're doing? Happy New Year to you all. It's a beautiful thing to get to this beautiful New Year. Honestly, a lot had actually taken place in 2024, but then in every condition, God says we should give him thanks. In all, I have actually come to say thank you to Jesus for, all he did for us throughout the 2024. It may not have been easy, but God has been so awesome. There are a lot of things this God actually helped us to achieve in 2024. Even before the 2024, he had actually set everything about us so perfect that we don't really struggle much to get what we want. And that is one thing about serving God. If you're serving God and you give your all to God, you don't need to struggle much. You wouldn't need to struggle much. All you just need to do just to commit your ways unto him. He will keep directing your path. Because one thing I have actually come to find in this world is that it's not by your preparation. I know a lot of people are actually prepared. They want to do this, they want to do that. Some achieved it, but some, even after the achievement, where are they today? And that is why you should just give God all and plan along with him. Yes, because I just allow him to take the pace. He was wonderful in 2024. He did a lot of things I never expected I would achieve in my life in 2024. God proved to me that you cannot serve him and be put to shame. God also proved to me that you cannot serve him and be stranded. He had always been there for me, even when I wouldn't know where to start. God had always taken the pace for us, starting the journey, perfecting everything. For instance, it was in 2024 that I received award. This award came like on a platter of gold. I never expected it. It just came unaware, so quick that I didn't even envisage something like that. And that is the area I want to talk to you about today. A lot of us are so engulfed with likes, comments, followerships, shares, but we forget the fact that what you're doing is being watched by everyone. I know you need all those things for monetization, but then you can actually make little money even before getting monetized. If you're so crazy about likes, comments, followers, you will do what you may not really want to do in life. But if you've actually had something you're doing and you want to take it pace by pace, I bet you won't know when God will usher you to your limelight. I am a living witness. I was just busy doing what I found joy in doing. You all know that I'm not married. I have my kids here. Emotionally, at times, I may be down. But the only way I doubt is after chatting with my kids, I come to social media. By the time I will pick up one topic to work on, at least the day would have gotten old and night will set in. And that way, all the boredom will be gone. I actually work in a radio station. Normally, we don't have any need for video. But then, in order to keep myself busy as a single mom, so that I will not keep my heart open to any kinds of miserable situations. So whenever I go for events, I also do video documentaries. When I come, I start editing it to start posting. Only the editing alone takes the whole day. You understand? So I just decided to occupy my heart with positive things, because I know that if I allow my heart to be like that, at times I may be so broken that I will oh God, I need a man. Before you be so frustrated or miserable to saying yes to anybody I see on the way, and then affliction will now rise the second time. God forbid. I have decided to wait upon God. Job said that he will wait until the day of his change comes, and I bet you his day of change actually came. The same thing with Joseph. He waited until the day of his change came. And a lot of other people in the Bible. There is no way you will serve God and it will just be so instant. It is because we are looking for instant miracles that is taking us from one church to the other. We forget that any church you enter today, it is being manned by human being. As far as they are human, we all possess same characteristics. I know we have different gifts from God. Some have gift of speaking in tongue, some have gift of prophecies, some have gift of praying and you receive answers. But in all those, God still says that we all have power, and that the prayer he hears more are those prayers you prayed at the corner of your bed. So he listens. It all depends on the extent you boost your own confidence. The extent, because when he created us, he said we should come, rule, and dominate over every other thing in this world. So some people actually came and they didn't want to work on themselves. They allowed every other thing in life to dominate them. Those are the people every day you'll be chasing after one pastor or the other. Pray for me, pray for me. But God has given all of us the power. You have the power to pray yourself out. You have the power to decide how your life will want to be. I know one word or the other you can actually consult men of God for prayers, but don't just think that you have nothing in you. God beautified a lot of things about you, and you have a lot of power God has deposited in you. Why not just tap to it this new year? This is a new year. Today is still second too, not just second day of this brand new year 2025. So you start early and maintain your pace. Not just you will know God today, tomorrow you run out of God. You are with God today, hoping on him for any change. Next tomorrow you're already out of him. Remember, the Bible says that it is until you trust him with all your heart and lean not unto your own understanding, that is when he will show his face. That in all your ways you are ready to acknowledge him. That is is when he will show his face. Not when you think you have your power somewhere, uncle somewhere, brother somewhere that will rescue you. He will actually allow those people to come to your aid. But then, before you test his supremacy, you must trust him with all your heart and lean not onto your own understanding. The only thing I want to tell you today is just trust God, lean on him, cleave to him. He never disappoints. I am a living witness, even if it's social media. Trust God. Don't do anything that offend God on social media. Just follow his pace and he will take you there. For him to allow Cynthia win this national award, there is nothing God cannot do. I bet you. Just only trust him and acknowledge him in everything you do. Let him know that you have no power of your own, but his own. The Bible says that it is no longer I that liveth, but Christ that liveth in me. Allow God to live in you. Allow him to direct you. Allow him to take care of you. Allow him to pilot your affairs in life. You will be better off that way. Even when you fall, you will not break. You understand? So this is a new brand here. Let's allow God to take control of our lives. There is nothing. There's nothing you can do as human. Yes, what people say, to what extent would you want to go without God? So just allow him to be the order of your life in this beautiful new year. God actually did a lot for us in this 2024 because we decided to wait upon him as a poor single mom in this kind of country, Nigeria. And God had actually provided for us. And let me tell you the way the devil used to do. The devil at times will make it in the way that even when you ask people anything, they won't give you. There are some people actually that are not really as lucky as that. I belong to that. That when you ask people anything, they won't give you. In your presence, they will give people around. You will even be asking God, why have you asked? But then we move, my dear sister. Stand on your feet, stand firm in God. Do the right thing at the right time. Joseph had every right to say yes to Potiphar's wife. It's just like as if our president's wife asked you out as a man and you say no, then you want to wait upon God. But Joseph, to him, he was like, okay, if God can give a man or can give Potiphar and his wife all this wealth, means that if he should wait upon him, he will even bless him more. And indeed, he waited. Joseph went through a lot of things. He waited upon God till the end. And exactly the way he dreamt it, in fact, more than he dreamt it, came to pass. You understand? Allow God to take control. It is when you refuse to allow God to take control of your life, when you're using human eyes to access the condition of life, the atmosphere of Nigeria, the economic nature of Nigeria, I bet you will misstep. You can't wait without God. No, not in this country. Well, you won't start. But if you have God, you will definitely wait. In every heat, you will wait upon him. And I bet you he will not disappoint. Just make up your mind to go God's way this year. Make up your mind to follow his instructions, to follow his routes, to follow his way, and it shall be well with you. God bless you all. Have a beautiful, happy, and prosperous 2025. I love you all. Okay. Bye.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, everyone. Just make sure you're good. If there is any evil you're indulging in, say bye-bye to it. This is a beautiful brand new year. You can always start afresh, okay? Start afresh and start good. Don't make anyone cry this year, please. If there is anything you're going to do is to make people around you smile, be a source of succor to a lot of people out there. Happy New Year to you. Life isn't as easy as we think. Sometimes the way we plan it is not the way we see it. We had actually made plans for a lot of things, but we saw a different thing. But one thing is that if you have God, you can always adapt to any situation. Like people like us that, somehow we found ourselves all alone with our kids. We cannot run because a man ran away. We can't also run because a man decided to abandon his children. The God always balances things, So one thing is that if you happen to be one of those like me, stay put with your children. Love them. You never can tell what tomorrow holds. You will not suffer long. Okay. Finally, if you are among those that everything you come to this world to do is just to make sure that you eliminated every other person for only you to live. Know that. If you live alone, you won't enjoy this world. We are not meant to come here and dwell all alone. Else, God would have stopped his creation after creating the first man. Be good, please, be good. Say Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. We love you. We love you. Bye.